What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Star Wars 6-inch Black Series action figure review on the original Star Wars movie C-3PO Walgreens exclusive figure. If you're trying to pick this up, you can get it at Walgreens. I just said it was a Walgreens exclusive. Anyway, I gotta give a big thanks to my friend Chu for finding this figure for me. I really appreciate it, bro. Very, very awesome of you, and I'm very excited for this figure. Man, Series 1 is when we had R2-D2, and finally, now we're getting C-3PO. Anyway, on the side, it says C-3PO right over there, and on the very back, you can see C-3PO, and there's a read-up over here in multiple languages. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it, meow. And then on the side right over there, it says C-3PO, and not much more at the top or the bottom. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's C-3PO out of the packaging, and I think Hasbro just killed it with this figure. I love this C-3PO. I did not expect to like it so much. I already have the Bandai modeling kit that's the same height as this one, and that one has a chrome look to it, where this one is definitely just painted gold, which actually looks really good. I'm surprised I like it as much as I do. I really like the sculpted detail that we get here. There are some parts where it doesn't have some sculpts where I think they could have added some things, but really I think they nailed all the main essential parts that I wanted to see on a 6-inch C-3PO figure, and I really like this gold paint. I'm surprised I actually really like it as much as I do. Anyway, he doesn't really come with any accessories, so let's just take a closer look at C-3PO. We get some nice sculpted detail, especially on the ridge right over here, looking really good, and his eyes look okay. I am used to seeing the little tiny lines sculpted right over there. That's what I was mentioning earlier, but it doesn't really bother me so much, and I think the white paint apps kind of fills it in alright, you know. Some people could get irritated by that, and I would understand it, but I think it looks okay. And for a comparison, here's the model kit right here, the Bandai model kit. You can see how it has the eyes all, you know, with the little lines sculpted right in there, and the Hasbro one does not. But yeah, super chromy. But I still really like this gold paint. See, I keep going back and forth on that. But looking on the side of his head, it looks pretty good. The paint came out looking really clean, so I'm very happy about that. Pretty sweet looking C-3PO. The neck joint in there blends in nicely. Doesn't stick out. Could add little touches of brown maybe on that. I don't know. But yeah, looking at the arm, looks really good. The hands look pretty nice too. Get some nice details on the inside of the hands also. So that's pretty sweet. I'm liking that. Yeah, not too shabby right there, Hasbro. Even in the joints right here. Oh, a little bit of paint rub, but they at least painted those joints, right? Let's see. This side right here, yeah, you can see there was paint on it. And if it rubs, you know, it's a bummer, but at least, you know, they painted that. I appreciate that. Anyway, looking at the cables and wires and everything, I think that's awesome. I like that too. Very happy with this. Yep, dig this figure. You've heard me say it many times, and I'm going to say it at least like 4 more times throughout this review how much I like this figure. But look at that. Come on, man. Nice silver paint on those joints, right? Not rubbing or nothing. Same thing right over here. Some nice gold. Ooh, looking really nice. Yeah, man. The feet look pretty good. Some paint rub. So, yeah. Not too many complaints on this figure from you, man. I really do dig it. I don't know. Having an articulated C-3PO is actually pretty fun, and I really like the articulation on this one. I'm very impressed. Anyway, his head can look up quite a bit, as you just saw, and I think that's pretty awesome. Look at that. That's pretty sweet, and it does look down a little bit as well. You also get side-to-side movement right over here, and you do get some pivot, which is very important, because C-3PO really does tilt his head like that, so I think that's great. He does have this swivel right here at the shoulder, so that whole thing will slide, you know, rotating like that. You also get a shoulder joint that moves in and out, so that's pretty damn sweet. I'm happy about that. You can also rotate it right there, but only move up that much, so you get rotation as well. You don't get an elbow joint, which I'm not disappointed about. I didn't expect to get that. You get a swivel right here at the wrist, and it hinges up and down. You get a good diaphragm joint that does turn side to side. It does crunch forward a decent amount. It moves back very far, and you do get a little bit of pivot right there as well. The hip joints, they move outward pretty far, and this is actually all pretty good stuff for a C-3PO, because he's not, you know, the most agile droid out there, really, and he can kick forward a bit and not back. He does have the upper thigh cut. I really like how these thigh joints work in there. I think that was actually a really good idea how they did that. And you only get a single jointed knee that does not meet 90 degrees, but again, I don't expect that on a C-3PO just because he can't really do that anyway. And the ankles move down, they do move up, and he does have ankle pivot. One unfortunate thing is that the joints have gotten loose on me. As you can see, the legs are a little bit wobbly. Now, to measure out C-3PO human cyborg relations, dimensions, you can see that he's standing just a little under 6 inches tall. And of course, for the size comparison everybody wants to see, here's the Black Series R2-D2 compared to C-3PO, and I think these work out great next to each other. I think this is awesome, and man, the time difference between the release dates of these two figures, it's crazy. A Series 1 figure, and then this one coming out just now, like after how many years? And then here's our Black Series C-3PO next to the Bandai modeling kit C-3PO. Thanks again, Theron. Still love this piece right here, but I am very happy with this one too. I can't really decide which one I like more. Now this guy is a lot less articulated than this one over here. This one you cannot really get into too many poses, but man, that gold chrome looks so great. I think it looks magnificent, but you can see more of the details, you know, having a little bit more matted gold right over here. So I don't know, let me know in the comments below, or I might do a vote thingy right over here, so you could go ahead and cast a vote over here which one you prefer. And then here's C-3PO next to the Tatooine Luke Skywalker and our STCC exclusive Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I think these scale pretty well together. Then to compare C-3PO to your average 6-inch scale figure, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Letdown Spider-Man. Now I had to see if this C-3PO could sit, and he kind of sits, right? I could try to tilt these in more or swivel these thigh joints inside more, but I feel like it may, I don't know, the plastic may get chewed up right around there, and I don't really want to risk that. But, you know, if they get like a wooden chair or something, you know, try to replicate Return of the Jedi or something, that would be pretty cool. And I will be getting the Force Awakens C-3PO shortly, so I'll have that review coming up also. But I really like this figure a lot, and one reason why I really like C-3PO a lot is because Return of the Jedi was the very first Star Wars movie I remember seeing, and just the beginning with R2-D2 and C-3PO, they just looked neat and interesting to me, and that whole opening scene with Jabba and all that stuff, man, it just really hit me. So C-3PO is one of the first characters I remember seeing from Star Wars, so finally getting a 6-inch scale version, which is my favorite scale to collect, is awesome for me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button or the subscribe circle. That'll be coming up at your face later on. If you're already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell. If you want to see a photo gallery of images, you can find it all over at JediInsider.com. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
And then here's...
We're shot in your face. I said we're shot in your face. I said we're shot in your face. I said we're shot.